I'm just going to cover some functionality which we have added to the checklist throughout the year. So the first one is the ability to select which columns retain or clear on roll forward. This can be done either on a global setting or on each individual template. We allow the user to double-click to complete a procedure, and doing so will automatically sign off your initials and the current date. We have also added the ability to mark a level 1 procedure as not applicable and making all level 2 and 3 procedures below it skip. For this, I'm going to be using the review template 3A cache, and you will see under number 1 I have understanding and I have 2 procedures. If I look at procedure A and I've done this, I can simply double click. It says that I've completed successfully. It has populated my initials and today's date. I can do so for the second one. Now you'll see under number 2, analytical procedures, which is a level 1 procedure, there is also a drop-down just to the right of it. If I look at this main procedure and the procedures below it and determine that it is not applicable to the review which I'm performing, I can simply double-click on this drop-down next to my level 1 procedure. It marks the level 1 procedure as not applicable, signs off my initials and today's date, and you will see that level 2 procedures A, B, and C have now been set to skip, meaning that they will not print. This is very useful if you're preparing a review or an audit, and there are some procedures which you will not be performing, and you do not have to delete multiple lines throughout your checklists. Going back to the global settings I mentioned, I'm going to open the Jazzit PC key, which is the control document for my review checklists, and you'll see right at the top I have a few options. So the first one is my procedure successfully completed the yes/no column, which I was double-clicking to select. You see that I can either clear all or retain all on roll forward. Setting this here in the control document will automatically filter down to all of the checklists. So you can set them one place globally as an administrator, or if you are the audit manager, for example, and this will carry over to all the checklists which you are preparing. And we can do the same for procedure initials, if we have any working paper references, or if we have any queries or notes which we have made. What you will also notice is that we have an option for hide details if procedures skip to not applicable. So this not applicable is what I showed you earlier about skipping a level 1 procedure or marking it not applicable and all the procedures below it skipping. If I go back to my cache template, I go right to the top, I click on the chain icon, you will see that I once again have the 4 options of clearing or retaining certain columns on roll forward. You'll see that they have been globally set from the control document, which I showed earlier. But if, for example, for this checklist, I would like the procedures to clear on roll forward, I can simply select them to clear. And for only this template, they will clear on roll forward. And also, I have the option to hide details if procedures are set to not applicable. So it is currently set to no. And this is once again a global setting. So you will see in my actual procedures that A, B, and C are skipped, but they are still showing. If I go back and set this to yes, I get a warning. And you will now see that the procedures below number 2 have been hidden. This makes it a lot cleaner if you're reviewing the file, and it gives you an accurate representation of what the printout will look like.